Hello, hello, hello. It's Butsy the Ramblin Hillbilly. Have you missed me? Yeah, a part-time job is kicking my butt. I, I miss retirement. But I'll give out a shameless plug here. Come on down to the new and improved Rosewood Grocery. We've got all kinds of energy drinks to pump your lazy butts up. We got all kinds of Pringles to mix and match and make your favorite flavors, pizzas, subs, great subs, calzones, you get the best of your fried foods, fries, curly fries, shrooms, well, mushrooms. You know, if we had shrooms, there'd be a line out the door. You name it, chicken tenders, wings. Come on down and get you some food. You know, I only have like 2 pet peeves already. I really haven't done much cooking. I've been running the fryer if I do anything in the kitchen. But anyway, don't call up and order a bunch of pizzas and wings and shit at like 20 minutes to close. Because there's lots of cleaning and stuff to be done for the morning and all that stuff. And if we close at 8 or 9 on Friday, Saturday, that means we, like, leave at 8 or 9, okay? And let me tell you, the slicer for the meat and cheese, that thing is a bitch to clean, okay? And it has to be clean, okay? This happened to me last night. I just finished cleaning that thing, and it's a bitch. And I was over in front of the refrigerator, and some dude came in and wanted cheese at like 10 to 8. And Savannah says, she said, the look on my face was like priceless. I was like gonna crawl down there and like crawl up that guy's ass and rip his throat out. So anyway, come on down to the Rosewood Grocery and get your munchy needs. All right, all right, all right. Anyway, I was just gonna say just a few things because it's been a while. And I guess the first thing, this cancel culture shit has got to stop. Come on, Pepe Le Pew. It's rape culture. Are you fucking serious? Really? He has sex with all the characters. No, he did not. It was just one unfortunate cat. And I don't know if you were like me when I was a kid. I was like, why is everything always painted white? Because if you notice, that one unfortunate cat always slithered under something with fresh white paint. That is what put the white stripe on the black cat that made poor Pepe Le Pew so horny and in love. It was that black cat that always got the unfortunate white stripe. That's what made it funny. Do you get it? Come on, man. Jesus. Get a life. Okay? Jesus criminy. Speedy Rodriguez? Come on, man. Speedy Rodriguez was great. And holy shit, if you go after Speedy, how long is it gonna be before you go after Speedy's cousin? You remember him? Slowpoke Rodriguez. Remember Speedy's cousin? Slowpoke Rodriguez. The slowest mouse in all of Mexico. Now, was Slowpoke Rodriguez, was he just kind of slow and lazy and always in siesta time? Or was he stoned? I'm thinking, knowing Looney Tunes, which had a lot of adult content, which is why when we see it on today, at least the original versions, we still watch, because there's a lot of adult humor in those things, right? So, Slowpoke Rodriguez, he may have been stoned, but just wait for that to happen, right? Jose was the fat cat. And then I forget what the other cat's name was. But just wait. They're going to take that shit down too. Right? Oh, God. Gotta stop somewhere. Please. Turner Classic Movies is going to have people explain to you why these movies are bad. Come on. People can think for themselves. Stop telling us how to think. Right? It needs to stop. Okay? Just stop it already. And, I've got one thing to say. This kid in Nevada, his mom is black, his dad is white, and he's pretty white. And in one of his classes, he is supposed to denounce his whiteness, his white dominance. And he refused, because he's being raised by his black mama, okay? And he refused. Well, he's being told he's failing the class and he will not graduate until he does this. Come on, people. It needs to stop. Come on. Jesus, don't you see it? Stop. And this military thing, do you see Joey B talking about, we're gonna have recommendations for females for new maternity things, flight suits. I'm thinking, if you're far enough along that you, as a pilot, have to wear a flight suit, let's say you're an F-16 pilot, it's probably not good on your fetus, that little life in your body, to be pulling a bunch of G's and having your heart rate skyrocket and your blood pressure go up. It's probably not a good thing. You should probably be on light duty until you give birth. Okay? Stop it. And things, what did he say? Something about to accommodate their hairstyles. There have been a bazillion different hairstyles over time, and the only thing that I know of that has been a requirement is it has to be up off your collar. That's it. What else do you need to do? Jesus, people, stop it. Just stop. Good Lord Almighty. Anyway, and also, you want to talk about the kids at the border? Do you understand what's happening here? They're sending kids up and letting them in because, of course, they're planning on making everybody a citizen. And it's not 11 million people. They've been using that number for fucking 20 years. It's probably double that. And what will happen? Let's make everybody a citizen. Well, then that chain migration kicks in. Well, let's bring these family members up, right? The thing they're doing with the unaccompanied minors is they will send them into the country and then they will bring their parents or their family members in, right? Then they will make them citizens. How many millions of Democratic voters do they have then? It's a power play. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with being humane. What about the American citizens that are hurting? What about all the hundreds of thousands of homeless people who need drug counseling, who need mental, like me, who need mental health help? Why can't we take all those billions of dollars and help our own? What was that bullshit Jen Psaki was talking about? Hurricanes and this and that and fleeing persecution. Well, how many billions have we sent those countries over decades? Billions. Well, what happens is their dirty governments pocket that money and then send the kickbacks to the bullshit people, swampy people in Washington. That's how they make their millions. It's a big ass game. All right. Watch Peter Schweitzer's Clinton Chronicles, okay? And just think how many dirty bastards in Washington have been doing the exact same game that he points out in the Clinton Chronicles. Okay? It's the game. Watch it. It happens. So you see worldwide why all these countries are in such turmoil. We've been paying trillions for decades to these countries as humanitarian aid, and it never goes to the people. But yet, we'll take those people in when their governments crush them, and then who gets hurt? We do, American citizens. So now what's happening is all these people have come here. They don't have to assimilate to our culture. And now our culture is being fucking destroyed. It's a bad thing to be an American. It's a bad thing to honor America with the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem. Okay? I'll tell you a dream I had. Not a dream I had, but a dream of mine would have been to be an Olympic athlete and win the gold and have the national anthem played in my honor, right? That would have been my greatest dream. But I was a team sport player, and back in the day, basketball was my worst sport by far. Volleyball, man, you had to be like 6 feet tall at least. And softball was an Olympic sport back then. And it's not an Olympic sport anymore because why? It was dominated by Americans. That is why. And that sucks. But anyway, you notice they very rarely show medal ceremonies anymore. Why? Because Americans suck. America sucks. We're horrible. And I'm getting pretty fucking sick of that shit. It needs to stop. You need to be proud of their country. You know, yeah, some bad shit happened in our history. Well, bad shit has happened in every country of this world in their histories, right? You find me a country that nothing bad has ever happened. All right? Find me one. Oh, wait. Well, I guess can't wait that long. All right. Well, I don't want this to be too long because Facebook doesn't like me. It takes like 4 hours for me to upload a short video. Ah, fuck you, Facebook. And the horse you rode in on. So, on behalf of Pepe Le Pew, mi amor. Oh, was that Spanish? Sorry, Speedy Gonzalez and Slowpoke Rodriguez. Oh yeah, did I tell you? Pretty much, Looney Tunes is adult, right? Because I recall an episode on the Knights of the Round Table, and one of the last ones introduced, they had their little nameplates in front of them. And the one, he was all drunked up and was holding a martini glass, right? And he was Sir Osus of Liver. That was always a good one, right? And also, you learned all about classical music that you didn't know was classical music until you actually heard classical music and you were going, wow, I learned that on Looney Tunes. So, Looney Tunes is extremely educational. And so is Family Guy, if you know your shit. Right? Seth MacFarlane is a genius. So, anyway, I gotta work tonight. It'll be busy. Friday and Saturday nights are pretty busy. So, I'm telling y'all, if you want a pizza, you want a sub, you want wings, come on down to the Rosewood Grocery and yell at the Ramblin Hillbilly. I'll be there 5 to 9. So, this is a Ramblin Hillbilly. I'm out.